Hi, Attorney Rachel Kelley with Your Path Family Law, back with another no bullshit November tip. So a judge said this to me once during a court hearing, and I thought it was really profound. So I think it's important that you hear this also, not just as you're deciding what you want your future to look like with your kids once you separate from your children's other parent, but also for you to be thinking about what your kids are going to be going through as you're working to make these decisions. So that is, your children are not furniture. However, the law often does not treat them like people. So what do I mean by that? Well, what we've seen is a sincere trend in equal parenting time, right? 50-50. It's got to be equal. It's got to be equal. It's got to be equal. So parents come up with different schedules that are crafted in such a way to try to create equal parenting time. And equal parenting time works really well. Not only is it fair, but it works really well for kids when, here's the caveat, when you have two parents who are willing to set aside all of their other bullshit with each other and just focus on being parents together. Now, in my experience, many of the people who come into our office and who are our clients do not have that type of co-parenting relationship where they've been able to set aside all of the other bullshit. That's why they're back in our office, right? Particularly people who come back after an initial decision, agreement, court order following a hearing, whatever it might be, to do equal time. They cannot figure out how to co-parent. And so now that equal parenting time is in many ways harming the children a lot more than it's helping them have a better relationship with their kids. And the reality is, the law says that the courts are supposed to care about the children. They're supposed to put the kids first. I don't feel like that's what I see all the time. What I see quite a bit is the courts saying, well, we want to be equitable about what we do with our kids. That's not the standard. That's not what the law says. So what you have to be thinking about is, okay, what does the law say? What's actually best for my kids? And can I choose to put what's actually best for my kids ahead of what I really want? And so that's why I say your children are not furniture. And at a certain point in their growing up, they are going to start to have thoughts, feelings, and opinions about where they're living, who they're staying with, how much time they want to spend there, how much time they want to go out with their friends, all of those kinds of things. And the sad reality is that the family court system in many ways does not pay attention to those idiosyncrasies unless you force them to do so. And in order to force them to do so, you need to have an experienced family lawyer who knows how to handle the intricacies of your case, who will talk to you realistically about what the potential outcomes are, and who will work with you to get you to a result that actually is in the best interest of your children. Thanks, everyone. I hope this was helpful. If you have any other topics you want me to talk about this November, leave us a comment below.